Good day, everyone. I am Alvin Meiji Velasco, presenting my summary of the 5 articles. So, first, my Article 1, entitled Physiological and Morphological Changes over the past 50 years in Yield Components in Tomato. Second is Response of Tomato Yield to Different Tillage Methods. And the Article 3, Yield and Yield Components of 5 tomato varieties, Solanum lycopersicum, as influenced by chemical NPK fertilizer and application under chestnut soil conditions. And 4 is the effects of tomato waste compost on yield of tomato and some biological properties of soil. And the last Article 5 is integrated assessment of yield, nitrogen use efficiency, and environmental impact of biochar and organic fertilizer in cherry tomato production. Tomato or Solanum lycopersicum farming is crucial globally, enhancing economies and providing food. The increasing demand for tomatoes necessitates effective agricultural practices to ensure higher yields, maintain fruit quality, and promote sustainability. Key factors influencing plant growth include biological processes, environmental conditions, and cultivation's method, emphasizing the importance of the holistic management approach. Advances in seed selection have improved growth attributes, yet challenges such as soil degradation and nutrient imbalance underscores the need for sustainable farming techniques. Research indicates that soil management and the integration of organic fertilizers can enhance yields while preserving soil health. This study consolidates insights from various research areas to identify effective practices for improving tomato crop performance and sustainability in agriculture. So there are challenges, problems, and solutions for this. Problem: intensive tomato production relies heavily on chemical fertilizers and excess nitrogen, low NUE, soil degradation, and environmental pollution. So, challenges: high yields often compromise soil health and environmental sustainability. And for its solution: integrated nutrient management using organic fertilizers, compost, and biochars, and optimize N rates. The study focuses and evaluates how different tomato production practices influence crop performance and sustainability, focusing on the use of NPK fertilization, organic fertilizers, and compost amendments, biochar applications, and tillage practices. Another is specifically, it examines the effects of these management strategies on tomato yields and yield components, nitrogen use efficiency, NUE, soil biological properties, and broader environmental impacts, with the aim of identifying integrated approaches that enhances productivity while supporting soil health, environmental sustainability. So for methodology, the first article, the methodology as 8 Dutch tomato cultivars in 1950 to 2002, and 1 Japanese cultivar grown under identical greenhouse conditions, growth traits, biomass, yield, fruit quality, photosynthesis via LI 6400, and canopy light interception via PAR sensors and LAI calculations were measured throughout the season. Light use efficiency and other physiological indices were calculated, and regression analysis examined how the year of release related to yield and plant traits. So for the Article 2, the study employed a randomized complete block design with 3 tillage treatments: conventional, minimum, and no tillage. So replicated for over 2 growing seasons. Uniform fertilizers applications were made to prevent nutrient variations. A consistent approach was taken for transplanting tomatoes and managing irrigations, weeds, pests, and disease. Yield components and fruit quality were measured through multiple harvests and analyzed using ANOVA and Duncan's multiple range test. So for Article 3, the study utilized a complete randomized block design with 4 replication to assess the impact of NPK fertilizers levels on 5 tomato varieties in chestnut soil. 5 treatments were included: a control and 4 NPK rates, N120, P90, K60, N150 and P120 and K90, N180, P150, K120, and the other is the N210, P180, and K150. Using urea triple superphosphate and potassium sulfate, standards field management included transplanting seedling in late May, irrigation every 5 to 6 days, and applied fertilizers in split doses according to growth stages. Growth parameters and yield components were collected from randomly selected plants with total yield measured in tons per hectare. So for Article 4, the study utilized a greenhouse pot experiment with a complete randomized design featuring 10 treatments and 3 replications across 3 tomato growth stages. First is flowering, first harvest, and end of harvest. So treatments included a control optimal rate chemical fertilizer, tomato waste compost at rates of 1%, 2%, 4%, and 6%, and a combination of compost with chemical fertilizers. Each pot contained 3.5 kilograms of soil with tomato seedlings, while soil moisture was kept near field capacity during the 125-day study, following standard management practices. Data on tomato yield was recorded at harvest, and soil samples were analyzed for basal soil respiration, microbial biomass, carbon, and enzyme activities at 3 growth stages using established laboratory methods. So for Article 5, a 2-year field experiment utilized a split plot design with 3 replications, investigating the effects of soil amendment types, control, biochar, organic fertilizers at 20 tons per hectare, and nitrogen N fertilizers rates 0, 80, 160, and 240, and 320 kilograms nitrogen per hectare, applied as urea. Cherry tomatoes were cultivated under consistent agronomic practices, including irrigation and pest control. Data collected included fruit yield, nitrogen uptake, efficiency indices, and environmental impacts, analyzed through laboratory methods and life cycle assessments. So for key findings, yield performance, chemical NPK fertilization increased tomato yield, but yield gains showed diminishing returns at higher rates. Combining organic fertilizers or compost with chemical nitrogen consistently produce higher yields than chemical fertilizer alone, demonstrating the advantage of integrated nutrient management. Nitrogen use efficiency declined under excessive nitrogen applications. So, while organic fertilizers and moderate nitrogen rates improve partial factor productivity, agronomic efficiency, and nitrogen recovery efficiency, with the best NUE achieved when organic and inorganic inputs were combined. For soil biological health, compost applications significantly enhances microbial biomass, soil respiration, and enzyme activities, leading to improved nutrient cycling, a positive relationship between soil biological activity and tomato yield. For tillage effects, conventional tillage resulted in higher yields due to increased plant density and fruit number, whereas no tillage system improved fruit quality, indicating a trade-off between yield maximization and long-term soil conservation. So for environmental impacts, high nitrogen applications rates increase global warming potential and terrestrial acidification, while life cycle assessment showed a moderate nitrogen rates combined with organic fertilizer minimize environmental risk, highlighting the importance of balanced input management for sustainability. So in conclusion, this analysis emphasizes that successful tomato cultivations relies on the interactions of various factors, including plant characteristics, texture, and nutrient management. Ensuring optimal sunlight exposure, effective leaf arrangement, and enhanced sugar production within plants contributes to increased yields. Contingent of quality soil and consistent nourishment soil tillage, whether through plowing or minimal disturbance, plays a significant role in root development and soil aeration, each having its trade-offs for productivity. Nutrient management methods ranging from chemical fertilizers to organic waste and microbial inoculants influence crop growth with optimal result stemming from combination of these approaches. However, challenges persist, particularly due to the lack of comprehensive studies on integrated farming practices over full growth cycles. Ultimately, it is crucial for growers and policymakers to adopt holistic strategies and integrate compost and fertilizer while promoting soil health to sustain tomato farming amidst global demand and environmental concerns. So for implications, integrated nutrients management supports sustainability tomato production, reduces reliance on excessive chemical fertilizers, improves soil health and environmental performance. So for future research, long-term field validation, optimization of biochar, organic fertilizers combination, and economic analysis for farmer adoption. That's all. Thank you.